Oh, throwback memory moment. I never told nobody. Let me see. Probably L.A. L.A. I think we was in Los Angeles at a comedy club. We decided to go there. What was it in L.A. for? Was it a boxing match or something? I know I was with an airbrain, and yeah, I don't even speak to her no more. Damn. Yeah, it's bringing back a lot of memory. Yeah, we ended up at a comedy club, and this was like in the middle of the Meek Mill and me situation. My arm was just recovering from an injury. I injured my arm, and I don't even know how. I sprained a muscle in my right arm and my shoulder, and I couldn't hold anything. Like, I couldn't grab a bag that weighed over 5 pounds. There's a video of me shooting basketball, trying to hit a jump shot with my arm all messed up when I was in Detroit. I went from Florida to Detroit to Cali. That's how screwed up that whole trip rotation was. And it was in the midst of the Meek Mill and me going back and forth. Like all of that was happening like around the same time. And I remember it was like it had to be January or February around that time. Cause I know it was cold, it was a blizzard, and I had to get on the plane to go to Cali around that time. So anyway, we in Cali, and I'm with Airbrain for a minute, and then next thing you know, it's time to go and do. We going out to the comedy club later. We visiting friends, and there's some fight coming up this weekend. Go see the fight. Of course, Airbrain do something stupid, but we ain't gonna go there. And we ended up going to the comedy club. And we at the comedy club, doing what you do at a comedy club, fraternizing, talking, and all of a sudden, I said, wait a minute, what the hell is Meek Mill is here? And I'm like, he's by himself. And I was like, you know, let me go squash the beef. Let me go up there and talk to this man so we can get. Because I'm like, it's probably not even him that really escalated this thing to where it is. It's just his team. And I was like, I could respect the fact that he came in here really without his team, like his goons. He came in with just like a white guy and two other like assistants. I'm like, man, now that's real. I'm like, dude just walked up in here. Like, that's real. So I'll say, let me go over there. Yeah, I had a couple too. So now I mean like glasses of wine. I walk up there and I'm like, look, man, whatever we had, forget about it, man. It's done. It's getting tired, going back and forth and all this stuff. So we'll just end it like this. Ain't no need to going back and forth over this nonsense. But y'all started it, and yeah, I don't even care about it no more. He was like, all right, man, it's cool, cool. We dapped up. I'm like, all right. She like get back to the table. He was like, what you doing? I was like, yeah, I just squashed everything with Meek. Like Meek Mill? Like, yeah, that's not Meek Mill. That's Michael Shea. I'm like, who? I'm like, that's Meek Mill. They was like, no, that's the comedian Michael Shea. They was laughing so hard. They thought it was the funniest thing ever. They keep telling everybody about this night. I heard about it forever. Remember you thought Meek Mill was Michael Shea? Michael Shea just played Meek Mill on Saturday Night Live. It was the craziest time ever. I was getting hit up with it. I'm like, I I guess it. I mean, he looks just like the dude. I'm like, I thought that could be his twin brother, because I'm like, he looks like Meek Mill. And I'm like, he didn't correct me at all. This guy probably didn't know what the hell I was talking about. He just said, okay, man. Shook my hand and everything. I'm like, I know it probably blew his mind. Like, who in the hell is that? Crazy times, man. Crazy times. So that definitely went down. So every time I go to LA, they gonna bring that up. Remember that time you thought Michael Shea was Meek Mill? I was like, yeah, I should have known with no entourage. Should have known that. And I had just gotten on him about, I think he had dissed 50 Cent or something. And I had just like lit him up over that, just probably like a few weeks before that happened or something. So that just lets you know, like we was in the heart of it at that time. But yeah, Meek was a constant target for me. Now, oh man, flashback, throwback Thursdays. What was a good flashback? That's involving some celebrities. Justin Bieber, when he thought that when he was came to Chicago and thought he could do what he wanted to do, and we had to get him out the club here in Chicago because Justin Bieber was too young to be in the club. And the police know that he likes to go to the clubs, and they were waiting for him to go to the club. And I told him, I said, look, man, the cops are looking to put you in jail. Somebody is trying to get you locked up. They know the police are waiting for you. The police are like really dumb sometimes. Like when they like a lot of them, not every last one of them are detectives. Not all of them are bright, unfortunately. Meaning that they tell the operation why they getting ready to do the operation. They was, yeah, you know that Justin Bieber, yeah, tonight. I mean, they're standing in line in a restaurant telling the other officer who's also in uniform the whole intricate plot in the middle of Subway. Yeah, you know that kid Justin Bieber? Yeah, well, he's coming to Chicago tonight. Yeah, you know, she said, you know, he likes to go to the club, so if he goes to the club tonight, we're locking him up. Not knowing he's saying this to the people that actually know Justin Bieber. So immediately, the first thing we did was contact Floyd and them and said, Jay, Justin coming here today? Sent him a text. I had to wait for it. Then somebody else hit me back, another assistant of Floyd's. Who is this? And then after we go through the whole introduction again, then they find out who I am, and then goes, okay. Then I start talking. Floyd would call me back later, and then we would speak. But I said, Justin's got a situation. I need to get with his people if he's coming here because they're setting up a sting to arrest him as soon as he comes through the door. Like if he goes to a nightclub, they're gonna lock him up because he's underage. And I guess somebody said, look out for it. Somebody's setting the kid up for disaster. So definitely, y'all probably want to look into this and protect the kid, you know, because he's part of the team. He down with us. Now, I don't know what club he was gonna go to. Nothing. His team got the word, and they was like, "Oh, they want to say thank you for letting them know, but Justin won't be going to any clubs tonight." All right, well, cool, ain't no problems. Next thing you know, I get a call. Yeah, remember that thing you told us about today? Yeah. I know it's too. How far are you from this club here? Do you know where this club is in Chicago? I'm like, I'm quite sure I could map quest it. Back then, it was like MapQuest was was the thing. So, I had the Garmin's. Yeah, we've come a long way. But I had my little Garmin's and thing in the dash, and I'm like, yeah, I got it right here. Where we at and what we got to do. And they were like, well, this is where we at. We got to get this kid out of the club. The police are coming there, and they were coming in with a search warrant. Like they want to come barge in, and they're there just to look for Justin. The first time they told him there's no problem, there's no need for you to come in the club. So they were like, we're gonna come back with the captain, and we're coming back in the club. Can you get there quick? Because we got to find a way to get him out of the club. They didn't know how to get Justin out of the club. So I had to come up with the idea of getting Justin Bieber out of the club here in Chicago. I had me and a couple other people, we can't be naming people, we decided to come in there and assist the situation. We came in through the back way, the way that the cops was waiting at the back of the gate. We're coming in through the back. They got cops in the back and cops in the front. Somebody spotted him in the club and they called the cops in the nightclub. He decided to go out to the club. Now he's going to get in trouble for being illegal in a nightclub. So I told him, I said, listen, they're going to come back with somebody here in the club. You can't hide them in the club. It's not going to work. You got to get them out of the club when everybody's like letting out. But this is how we're going to do it. I said, first things first, we're going to start at moving people out randomly. And then we're going to let people walk out the front door. I was like, this is my friend I just came in with, such and such. Put Justin on these clothes. He's going to walk right out of the front door with me. Nobody's going to even know it's him. He's got this wig. We're going to walk right out of the front door. No security, no nothing. And we're going to get in the car. I guarantee it's going to work. Nothing's going to happen. But if anybody see y'all, they already know he's here. So listen, take this wig, put it on, put the hat on, and we up out of here. Put the thing in, we walking right out the front door. Nobody's gonna grab him. Nobody's gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna be looking at him because he don't even look like himself right now. And sure enough, he didn't. And we got him right out of there with a hat and a wig. He had a hat and a wig on, and we just like moving our head to the music and everything else going about the door. We walked right out the front door. We walked right past the cops, and we went straight to the car. Got in the car and was like, "We clear." We walked right past the cops, through the front door. They're waiting in the back entrance for somebody to come out. They're waiting on the limo and all that. So while they focused on the distraction, the cops in the front wasn't even giving a damn. They in there talking to each other. They waiting on the club to end, and they were gonna go in. So did my part. I got a bag. and the rest is history. So that's a good night. So I hopefully this throwback memory thing, or whatever, was sufficient for you guys. I mean, there's so many throwback memories. I'll be here just thumbing through stuff all day. Oh man, like at the amusement park, when dude wanted to go in there to go get his doggone hat that blew off his head. And he's like, I'm finna hop this fence and go over there. I'm like, dude, these roller coasters are going like 80 miles an hour. Dude, you'll get your head knocked off. Trying to go out there and pick up a damn hat. Drunk. I'm like, this is what happened when you drunk at an amusement park. You talking about leaping the fence and going to get a hat. No, it blew off. They'll get the hat. And they got assistants. They'll go out there and pick up the hat. You can go to Lost and Found and get it. They got people that's trained and they get paid like $3 an hour to go and do this type of stuff. You can't go out there and grab something. He's thinking that the roller coaster, like he's looking at the track. I'm like, do you realize the roller coaster is bigger than the track? And that's probably had other people that lost their heads. The track is just what the wheels got to sit on. The roller coaster is longer than that. So you might think you got a chance because you're looking at the track. Like, oh, I'm past the track. I can get to the track. These things coming at 70 miles an hour on a loop turn. and you think you go outbeat the damn roller coaster to go grab a hat. It's a starter hat. And I'm like, man. What are we going to do, man, with this dude? I don't want to say his name because they haven't fit. But yeah, he almost got his head knocked off over a doggone hat. That's a doggone amusement park. And once I told him about the roller coaster, he's like, yeah, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I would have probably got hit. But you probably got hit. One, you drunk. Two, you drunk. Three, that's how you lost the hat. Because you was drunk. They told you, the lady in the beginning told you what to do with the hat and everything. You could have left the hat here in this little thing. You didn't want to do that. You wore your hat. Now I'm going to just put my head back. As soon as the thing went through the first thing, woof, hat gone. Mm-mm-mm. And for the rest of the doggone ride, all I'm hearing is the hat. Man, my damn hat done blew off my head. And needless to say, we went on some other rides. They came back and the hat was there. So they went and grabbed his hat for him. So that was that. But yeah, he almost got himself killed at the park by trying to jump over the doggone gate, the little fence they got, and go out there and grab that hat. People, man. The decisions they make. Good thing I was there. Because I'd have been reading about it. You won't believe what happened. I'll be like, don't tell me he got his head knocked out going back for a hat. How did you know? I've been like, that's what he does. So anyway, yeah, if you want to support the page, thanks D Style for your cash app. I saw that today. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who's been hitting up the cash app. Y'all been definitely supporting the page and doing a lot. I'm very proud to have you guys as my subscribers. You guys have been supporting the Patreon. Brian Carter, I saw you. My man Greed, Aaron, Brandon, Demetrius, Louise, Sammy, Garden Boy King, Mr. Wonderful himself, Aaron, Timmy, Vape, Mr. Williams, Strictly was on there, Sharon, Jeff, Terrell, Dwayne, Charles, Who was that? Mizzy was there. John Hogan's, Kareem, and the list goes on and on. Because I will be here forever. Forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. That right, Sosa and Murray. I ain't forgot y'all. JM, you do your thing. Mr. Pitts, John Hogan's, Steven, sincerely. King 25. David. J Biz. What's his name? Jamil. Adam. Mac P. BC. And Rikers. I got the prison. Rikers. Everybody hit me up. Anyway, I gotta blow. Love, peace, and hair grease. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the page, and hit that notification bell. Boom.